been trying new things up in this bed for a couple of years now. Well, quite a few years actually. We added on an extra section maybe 10 years ago. It used to be filled with just daisies and boy, I think there was black-eyed Susans in here. And I've kind of been messing around and adding different things. In the spring, this bed is really pretty. But this is the star ever indeed of this garden. And it's a cascade butterfly bush. I love it. It just started turning, the blooms just started turning purple to full bloom. And this usually blooms all the way through till the hard frost. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous shrub. And when I planted it, it was just in a little 3-inch container, and it literally got maybe a foot shorter than this the first year. It's a grower. As long as it gets watered the first year and gets established, because I actually did put one in here and it didn't live. But here's that cascade butterfly bush. It's gorgeous. I forgot to mention, it is very fragrant too. It's got a nice, sweet butterfly bush scent. It's just a nice scent from butterfly bushes. No wonder butterflies love hanging out on it. Be more to come. As you can tell, this is just getting ready to bloom here. Gorgeous. It blooms later in the season. Like this is the second week of August already. Wow. Summer's flying. And I'm telling you, I'm standing maybe 10 feet. Now 12 feet. It's windy. And that breeze is just carrying the scent of these beautiful blooms. What a great shrub. Really, I'm seriously considering adding more of these to my garden if I can get a hold of them. Just gorgeous. He looks a little weepy. It is getting a little dry again. It's been super hot the last week after some mild weather we've had through most of the summer, really, but hopefully we get some rain today. It's gorgeous. Look at it. It's just putting its energy, I think, into those beautiful, beautiful blooms, fragrant blooms, which is awesome because I like to put dahlias in here, and dahlias do not have a scent. So there it is. How beautiful. Just kind of takes its time, which is really nice for this time of year because the garden kind of takes a little rest as the heat kicks in. All right, here it is. A couple days later, well, about a week since I did the last video, which I'm gonna edit and put this all together to show you why I love this butterfly bush. Unfortunately, it just rained, so there's not a lot of bees on it, but there's a couple of bees zooming around. There's usually butterflies over here and so on, but they're not really usually flocking to the plants when it's raining. But the fragrance of this thing is amazing, and I would say it's in full bloom now. In fact, we had some hotter weather the last couple of days in the 90s or close to 90 and humid, and so some of the bloom is starting to dry back and die back. But look at this thing. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous. And when you find these in the garden center early on in the season when we're planting things in Ohio usually, which would be, late May, early. This plant that gets this size can be found in a simple half-gallon or 3-inch to 5-inch container, and it will get pretty much this size, close to, in just that one season. So by August, you'll have this, and it stays large like this all the way through until it snows and all that good stuff, and then the cycle begins again. But it's gorgeous. It smells amazing. I love it. So highly recommend these, the Cascade butterfly bush. Check it out. Thanks for checking out my video today. You can find this and other creative living ideas on my website at brenhaas.com. I hope to see you there.